Hey guys, welcome back to Jesse Invests. Today we're going to dive into my portfolio. We're going to look at my stocks that I hold, the dividends that I'm making, how many dividends I earned this month and which companies paid me. And we're going to look at some really cool stats in my portfolio here and just kind of get a little glimpse of what's going on. So thanks for tuning in to the January dividend update. My name is Jesse. Hit that like button down below, hit that sub button down below. It helps me out a lot. There's also a Discord you can join down below as well. I'm trying to build a community of investors there. And without much further ado, let's dive into it. Okay. So as you can see here, we are in my portfolio, my dividends stock portfolio in M1. So I have $2,700 in it right now. 40 of that is cash. That's about to be invested. And we're going to look at some things here. We have $73 in dividends earned all time, and $411 is from the value of my stocks going up. So we have a 32% return on this portfolio. I have 6 different sectors of stocks. Each of these sectors has stocks within it. About 3 stocks in it. I have about 18 stocks in this portfolio. So we can see that they are all up here. And let's do a quick look at what the holdings are. And let's sort them by how well they are doing. So let's do this. I have VYMI, an international ETF, McDonald's, Waste Management. I invest in Target, VU, which is the S&P 500, Microsoft, schd, which is a dividend ETF, Caterpillar, SMH, which is a semiconductors ETF, so things like NVIDIA, Aflac, Costco, MasterCard, Apple, Kroger, Texas Roadhouse, and my biggest winner, JP Morgan Chase. My biggest winner, I'm up 81%, which blows all my other ones out of the water, with Texas Roadhouse up 41%. But all in all, everything is in the green, which is a really good spot to be in. And then if we go to activity, guys, we're going to see what I made in dividends this month. And you know what? Before I click this, I'm going to show you in a spreadsheet what I made. I have it over here on monthly dividend income. So guys, this month, in the month of January, I earned just 48 cents in dividends. Now, before you click away, let's look at something here. Last year, around this time, I made $3 in dividends. So even though it looks like we might not be making a whole lot, we got to look at some things here. The average of 2024 that I made was $4 a month and $56 a year in dividends. And right now we're only at 48 cents, but this is a slow month where we will keep going up and hopefully at least double this 56 number. Now, I have a relatively small portfolio, which is $2,000 in it. As it grows, we'll make more and more dividends. But I want to show you from the point of view of somebody like you who hasn't been investing for, decades and doesn't have a bunch of money. I don't make 6 figures or anything like that, but invests with the nickels and dimes that he has to spare. So that's a realistic expectation. So you can see that you're not going to make, $100,000 in dividends a year right out the gate. It's a slow process. It's a snowball of accumulation that'll get there over time. So let's break down where that 48 cents came from. So here we go. There are no big changes to my portfolio in January. As far as deposits go, we put $40 into the account, which is an automatic deposit I have per month. After M1 took a $3 fee out, which is a monthly fee for holding the service, for using their platform, $37 got added to my account. Here's where that money went. We bought $18 of VU, $10 of Texas Roadhouse. We bought Waste Management, Caterpillar, VYMI, Aflac, and McDonald's. And these were automatically selected by the system, by the app, based on what I needed to fill more of to reach my goal. If we go to sales, I've sold nothing. And here's what we made. We made 48 cents from JPM on the last day of the month, so almost no dividends at all this month, but 48 cents came from JP Morgan, and the previous dividend was 48 cents as well, so there's no increase and it just stayed at where it was at. So we ended with 48 cents in dividends. And so that's not super exciting. So I got some more information for you guys that's a little bit cool to keep your eye on. So if we go over here to Div Tracker, we can see that this account generates $52.63 in dividend a year right now. It's $4 a month it pays us. It pays us $1 a week, 14 cents a day, or 1 cent an hour. And its yield is 2%, but it's up to 2.46 because we bought in at good prices. Now let's go to the investment returns visualizer. This is a more zoomed out full glimpse of my investments. So the M1 dividends account is not the only portfolio I have. I have a few other things that I invest in. And this right here, this visualizer shows us how the M1 portfolio is doing versus the market, versus my retirement accounts, and versus just the price of Bitcoin and gold since the same starting date. So let's take a look at this. We can see that when the year ended in December, we have Bitcoin was right around the same as my dividends account as far as returns go. They were leading the pack with the S&P 500 much farther down, and my Roth IRA right around the same as the S&P 500. And then gold was, trailing along, trying to keep up. Now, enter January and February. We see that Bitcoin is shooting up above dividends, my dividends portfolio. The S&P 500 is now in the center, kind of where it was. Gold is creeping up, and the one that's chugging behind now is with the Roth IRA. What is interesting here is how Bitcoin for so long was so far of an investment afterthought, and then it just exploded in returns and became a competitor on the scene. It's also interesting seeing how gold has held steady and has been a competitor kind of the whole time, and it lately is now shooting up above my retirement account as far as returns go. So let's look at those returns, right? So we can see that from January 1st, 2024 till now, so we're now 1 year in. In the last year, my retirement account has a return of 20%. Dividends account is the one I make videos about, is 32%. Bitcoin is a 40% return. Gold is up 24%, and the S&P 500 is up 25%. So in the back is my Roth IRA, my retirement account, up 20%, not bad, but not the best either. And then we have in the lead Bitcoin and my dividends portfolio. So that's where we're at for the chart, guys. And then trying to see if there's anything else I might have forgotten here. Let's go back to my sheet page. Nope, nothing there. So quick little update, short little video, guys. I'll have more to share soon. We'll keep an eye out for February, and we'll see how it goes. A big goal that I have is I want to get this account from 2,700 up to 10,000. I really want to hit that $10,000 goal because it's 5 digits, but also because it will allow me to not pay that $3 a month M1 fee. As soon as you get $10,000 or more in the account, they drop that fee, which is really nice. But I really want to prioritize putting stuff in my retirement account and tax benefit accounts before doing that brokerage. But that is still a goal. So we'll see that start to escalate as time goes on, as I really double down on getting to that $10,000 goal. So yeah, until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.